Next up, Nanimo UI Nanimo. What you got for me? A Sultana's Resolve. And we get some food, but I'm going to take that silver piece like usual. Nanimo appears to be reassuring or reassessing her plans. Profit. The thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Tickman, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. I gotta learn how to read. Do know somebody though. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Ardent Trading Company. But if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugain and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit these shores, I have not the leisure for the lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you travelers adventurers are wont to do, I shall await the report by the Ethernet in Oda. A fair journey to you, Tickman, and a swift one, if you please. So you're going to be standing by the Etherlight while I go across the sea and back. Okay then. Luckily, I've got a teleportation stone. And when we get there, we need to go to the Ruby Bazaar. She must know I can just teleport. Just gotta know. Let's see. Oh, they changed this up a little bit. I kind of like it. Looks like we had an update here. Snap. I like that new map update. I didn't even look at the updates here recently, but got a quest there. Alright, let's come on in here. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar's offices? Yes, I will. Hancock, I got a business proposition to you since you've been so kind. Tickman, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? On business, my friend. I beg your pardon? Her Grace Sultana would have my opinion on how to best invest in the wealth of Hilda. My dear Tickman, I have you to thank for this recognition. I am sure, and I am flattered that you came to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the masters of profit? There is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his wardrobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say, at the Scion's former headquarters in Thailand. The Walking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Tickman, and may your dealings prove fruitful. I don't want him, he's a traitor. I want a Jew. Oh, man. Back to Thalian. I'm out of here, Hancock. I'll be back, though. Don't you worry about that. Sultana. Are you up here waiting? Ooh, let's try and get a card while we're here. This person right here has some cards for me. Come on, let's talk and we'll play it. Looks like we got 2 of the 4 from him. What do we got? Chaos? I don't even know what that means. Start. Blue turn. Oh, it's not letting me choose. It's a random. 7-2. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, but he stole it back. He's going to take that one, and then I'm screwed. He's got me. You know what? We need to do that one more time. Go make better choices this time. Knew I shouldn't put that one right there. Okay, put that right there so he can't take it. 6-5. We can take that one, but he's probably going to take that. Took that one. 6. And we got him. Boom. Better choices. And we got a card. Awesome. And here I thought I was 2 steps ahead of you. Is it a new card, though? That's the question. Different card. Different card has been added to the list. Okay. Where is Golden Saucer? Card list. It's underneath number 2 here. Nice. 3-star, 7-7-6-1. That's a pretty good one. Summoned by the Adjumwall of Sun-Baked Pathia, the Lord of the Inferno, with molten claws that render metal into bubbling pools of molten ooze, and terrible horns that stretch skyward, even ever threatening to brand the heavens above. He is feared across the realm for a blazing fury almost unquenchable, as his desire to swell the ranks of his tempered armies. Awesome. Wasn't really expecting to get one, but hey, I'll take it. All right, little one. Animal, what you got? Welcome back, Sick Man. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Yeah, I didn't like it. With Lolorito, you agreed to this? No, I didn't agree to this. I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I'd hoped to keep the Monostrats at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Oda effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Walking Sands to prepare for his coming. I don't have a good feeling about this. Right. Oh, it brought us to the Walking Sands. Awesome, I didn't have to actually run here. So, this is where the scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then, the hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray Suet that we have the appointed room to ourselves. Roger that.
A personal summons from the scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
No, it's not. Have a seat.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Them gold eyes.
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Telegi Adelegi's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
Go. Everybody want to be winning.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I.
I do.
Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
None of them. I don't even know. Probably. I don't know. Alagana?
Yes, a quarry town certainly does carry the potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
How about the Saltery? Big Lake.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Sultry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ons of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
All right, a deal is struck. Sigh. I feel it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. But I shall not complain. We have piqued the Lorito's interests and secured his inevitable expertise. Thank you, Tickman. I could not have done it without you. That's it. Sultana's resolve is done. We're not taking the sushi. We're not taking the compote or the yaki. We're taking the silver. That's it for today. So, thanks for joining me. Come on back tomorrow for another one.